Well guys, you're always on about effort equals reward. Boy have I put a bit of effort into getting here today. The weather has been, well, absolutely atrocious. As most of you probably had experienced the same thing this weekend. Packing up, setting up in the atrocious weather. But we've got to do it, and hopefully we'll get rewarded by it. Actually, I'm not going to stay out too long. Obviously the video's getting wet. But I've got one just down by that tree at the moment. Just one out there, not quite as far as the duck, but out there. Literally just flicked a couple of bags out because when I got here, they absolutely monsooned it down after I set the bivvy up. So I've put everything out there for the moment. So I've literally done one to the left, one to the right. And what I want to do later on is do a bit of leading around out there. So it gives me a bit of space, and I hope I won't disturb the swim too much by leading around out there. I've got baits in the margin. But the forecast, hopefully, is going to give me a little bit of a clear spell. If not, I'll be getting wet leading around, won't I? But as I said, effort equals reward, so let's hopefully I'll get rewarded for something. Let's see how we get on. See you later, folks. Well, there's an update. Still blowing an absolute hoolie. The weatherman was right. The wind's changed direction. It's now blowing from the southwest. So, from behind me, which I don't think is too much of a problem. The wind's been blowing on this bank for the last couple of days, so the fish aren't going to move straight away. But it's extremely rough out there. I'm feeling quite confident. I've had one fish already. Hopefully the bream won't cause me too much problem tonight. Let's see how we get on really on that front. Funny buggers, isn't they, bream? Oh, there you go. We're in for a little bit more of a storm. Hear the wind picking up. Hopefully, we'll be in for a few fish tonight with these conditions. It's quite good, really. Anyway, I'll see you later, folks. Afternoon, folks. Welcome to trip number 60 carp fishing by FishingHandle.com. The weather's looking perfect today. I'm only out for a quick day trip, unfortunately, so I can squeeze in for the next few trips, unfortunately. But we'll see. Weather's good today. The rods are hidden down there this time. It's quite windy. Actually got a bait round the corner. As you can hear, it's raining. It's looking quite perfect. I have seen fish moving along there. I've got a bait over there at the moment. The other bait is basically over the top of those reeds in the bay area. and see how we get on, really. But it's a little snapshot today of how we're getting on. I'll hopefully update with some more, but you never know at the moment. I'm happy blanking at the moment for the last 5 trips probably. Not being too good, really. Did spend quite a while on the river hunting the fish down things, but it's yeah, happens to us all occasionally. So we shall sit back and see. Have a play on the lake for a while. I'll try and do one day down the river this week. See how we get on. See if the fish are still there. Last time I was there, I think they've gone. Really gone. Shame, so I need to go and try and find them. We'll see if they come back. But anyway, right, I'm going to have you all and leave you. See how we get on. One of my little margin snag swims with bait, literally just under that, and we'll see how it goes. Obviously I can't talk very quiet because I'm literally just sitting on top of the rod, and I've put a little bit of bait down there, tiny Godman PVA mesh bag with a micro pellets soaked in hemp oil, and a few chopped up plony boilies, and we'll sit back and see. I'm only here for about 4 hours, so I'll just sit in this swim, catch or move on. If I don't, I'll just sit here, because I've caught quite late on in the session before when I've been doing this, so I don't feel there's any need to move up and down the bank every hour or so. It's just best just sort of like sitting in the swim and hoping. There's clearly not room for 2 rods, let alone 1 rod. I do get a take, I just have to grab the rod, stand down with the rest, tip under the water, and hopefully those branches don't go down too far in the water, otherwise I could be in a lot of trouble. It is quite deep here, they are quite substantial branches, so it's trial and error. I've never hooked a fish in this swim, so I'll just have to have a go, really, and hope for the best. Clutch is done up tight. I've got a very strong line on, and we'll just see how we get on. I have put a bait out in the middle before, which gives me a little bit more space. Do hook one, but I didn't catch anything, so we'll just have to see. I've only sort of said the bait's only under there, it's not near them trees, so hopefully I've got a little bit of time and control. I've actually got the buzzer on and I've got the remote on, hopefully to shock me into life if I'm not paying attention. I do have a habit of playing around with my other camera, trying to take some photographs of the wildlife and things, but it's pretty quiet here today, pretty grey and overcast. I do have a feeling there's going to be some rain as well, so I'm quite hopeful. In fact, I'm very hopeful, really. But I say that every time recently. Nothing seems to come forward on the fish front. So a bit of rethinking over the next couple of days, I feel. Let's see how we get on. Right, update you later, folks. There we go. Look at that. But, look, there's my foot. I'm that close. I'm actually sitting on the steps down to the swim. A bit uncomfortable, but could be worth the reward. Alright, there you go, boys and girls. Well, guys, after that fish, I opted to move to another sort of snappy swim. Unfortunately, this one's had a haircut, and I've never fished it before. I've had a look at it a few times, but yeah, it's had a bit of a haircut. So there's nothing to stop the fish moving along here. There's sort of, don't know, I don't like it, that'd be wrong. I just like the secluded, really close-knit swims. We'll see. Anyway, I've got a bait just under there. And so we go. Obviously the answer to the question was, can I get a fish out of that swim underneath those branches? Is yes. That's a pretty epic battle. That was all good fun. But yes, we can, which is quite good going, really. Anyway, I shall love you and leave you, as they say. See how we get on here. It looks awfully fishy. I must admit, just like the other one, you've got to remember there's no trees above you, things like that. So it's the same margins. It's only about 20 or 30 yards along from the other swim. You've got all that sort of nicely tucked up there. I did need to put a bait to the left actually, but I think there's more of a cove in there, and I feel I can sort of get a little bit more control of the fish. Just have to see how we get on. But there you go. Anyway, see you later.